Taking you out back behind the barn. Yeah, that's it. How you doing, Brett? How you guys doing? Getting everything set up. Just working on a few things real quick to make it all perfect. You know how it is. Give me 1 second. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you guys like the scenery. There we go. Fix that and hit save. And there we go. Okay, cool. So we are ready to rock and roll. Let me get on Facebook so that way I can interact with you guys when I'm in front of the camera. Hopefully the microphone's working. Let's see. And there we go. We got a live. There we go. We got a live chat, and we're good to go. Hey guys. Hi. How you doing? I felt a little inspired to do some stuff, so we're gonna work on some stuff. I gotta go grab my generator real quick. I forgot to grab that. But we're gonna hook up an extended fuel tank to the generator, and that way, you know, unfortunately the little backpack style generators are great, but they can only hold about a gallon, so you can only run them for, you know, 11 hours depending on the load. And you know, we're going to increase that by 6 gallons. So I figured I wanted to do it for myself, and it would be good content for anybody that maybe wants to do it themselves. So you know, here we go. Let me go grab my generator real quick. I knew I forgot something. I just got to figure out where the heck I stuck the generator. Because this is going to be really a quick video if I didn't bring it here. Well, Yape Stripes fruit colored gum. I'm a little bit confused right now because I don't see my generator. Oh, there it is. All right. I found it. Silly me, forgot that I put it in this vehicle. Okay. So, here we go. All right, so this is your suitcase style generator. I think we're all kind of familiar with it. Honda E2000, so on and so forth. That's kind of the style. Sorry, I forgot one other thing. And the magic that makes this basically work is this replacement fuel cap. So they said that this is supposed to work on this generator. we're gonna double check this because this is gonna be a real short video if this doesn't screw on. No pre-production here. I mean, if we fall on our face, we fall on our face live for you guys. That's how we do this. So let's hope that it screws on. Oh yeah, that's a spicy meatball. So there we go. Okay, so now that we got all the stuff that we need to do this, let's get this working, and we'll get this production going. Let me set up a table and a workbench, and we'll get that stuff going. You know, it's a good idea, right? Okay. So we'll grab a table real quick. I think this table will work pretty good. Not a bad little table, huh? And it's got extending legs. There we go. That should be a pretty good height for you guys. You should be able to see what I'm doing, I think. Let me check out this this video and see how that all looks for you. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Live. There we go. So we got the table. That works pretty good. All right. So basically what you need is you need a gas tank, which I got 3 gallons in this gas tank already. Stopped at the gas station. Can't really do the job without gas. And then we're gonna go over here. We'll get all this stuff. Really, all we should really need for the most part is going to be a 14 millimeter wrench, some type of cutting implement, and screwdriver. So really it's just these two and a knife of some sort. And that's all we really should need. Now, the gas tank is a boat style gas tank. The reason being is that the pickup is in the bottom, which is useful like that. You want it in the bottom. Less likely to leak fuel and stuff. A little bit nicer. And then they do sell these setups right here where you get the fill bulb to pressurize the system. And then they also have a quick disconnect. So this one is Spectre, I guess. I don't know, you guys know me, I'm really bad with names, so there you go. And then on the other end, we've got another one of those connectors. And I'm gonna put a fuel filter on mine, just because I want to. So we've got another one of those quick disconnects, couple of hose clamps, and little bit of thread sealing tape. So, and that is not needed. So, yeah. And we'll stick that under a leg so it doesn't blow away. We don't want that to blow away, do we? Okay, so we've got our fancy dancy gas cap. That makes all the magic happen with this. And we've got our quick connects, which I'll show you. I wanted to do everything as a Walmart product because Walmart's pretty much everywhere. So if something breaks or I need a replacement part, or if something happens, I can just go to Walmart and get another one. This is the quick connect. Kind of looks like an air chuck in a sense, but it's not. Kind of works like an air chuck, but it's a fuel connect line. It's got a rubber O-ring. It's got a valve inside there that actually has to be pushed by the pin to actually dispense fuel. Then this will go inside the rubber line. So this is that Spectra SCEPTER 11553 universal. So that's the fitting that we needed. So this should be pretty fast. This should be a pretty fast little setup. It shouldn't take us very long to do. Cost on this, not including the fuel cap, is about $113 from Walmart. Fuel cap, I think, is another $10. I'd have to double check, which I should do. Let me do that for thoroughness. Let me double check how much the fuel cap was. Let me just double check that real quick for you guys. Fuel cap is orders. $13.80 at the time that I bought it. So not the worst cost in the world, but you know, whatever the case. So I'm gonna dry fit this. It should be the right fitting, which it is. Kind of figured it was a standard fitting, so oh, stop freaking out. Are you guys following me? What the? This is getting freaky, guys. You guys are following me around? Oh my God. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of pipe tape on there. Thread sealer tape, Teflon tape, however you want to call it. That way we don't have any fuel leaking from this connector. Basically, we got to do the same thing on the tank and install a fuel filter. This is going to be a really basic and quick install. But hey, what the heck, right? So I like to start my threads going in the direction of the thread. The reason I like that is because when I finish, then I'm going away from the way I'm turning it in. Seems like I don't lose the threads as easy doing it that way. I don't know if it's the 100% right way. I don't know if it's the best way, but it's my way and it's the way I've always done it. So we'll put a couple of wraps on here. Oh, by the way, it's 40 degrees outside right now. So it's a little bit cold, but you know, hey, whatever. So there we go. And you just pull it and break it off, and then it kind of seals to itself, which is good. We're going to disconnect that because this is what we're going to screw into the cap, and we need access to the hex, which is a 14 millimeter. So I've got a pretty good grip, but if you needed to, you could put a rubber strap wrench around this to get a little bit more grip on it. Being that I was a mechanic for so many years and I still am pretty handy, I've got a pretty good grip. So I'm just gonna hold it with one hand and tighten it with the other. So I'm not too worried about not getting it tight enough. There we go. Okay, so now we've installed the one end to the cap, which is what we had to do. We're going to open up our fuel line. Gotta love packaging. Come on. Okay, and that's our line. And this is the other stuff that we need right here. Okay, just put that off to the side for the moment. So now this, nice thing about this line is it's got factory crimps. I actually like these style of crimps instead of using hose clamps. I don't have the tool to crimp these, and you have to be precise on the exact, pretty much the exact size for what you need. So they're a little bit of a pain, but you know, they do make for a nice clean installation. The crossover tube on a Harley Davidson for the fuel tank, they're real nice on. Just makes a more fit and finished look. All right, on our bulb, we've got flow. It tells me which way the fuel goes. So that means that this side's going to go to the gas tank, and this side's going to go to the generator. So we're going to sit here and we're going to put an end on here. We're going to cut this. We're going to put a fuel filter in here, and we're going to put an end on it. And yeah, this should be pretty quick. Again, like I said, pretty quick. I think I'm going to start with the gas can first, though. I'm going to put this down for a second. I'm going to get this gas can all situated up. We're going to... Ooh. Gas can is not happy. It's leaking gas because of the vent pipe. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit more Teflon tape. I'm gonna go grab a napkin real quick, clean up a little bit of that gas before I put this fitting in. You guys stay there, don't go anywhere. Hey, I said stay there, don't go anywhere. Why are you guys following me? Okay, stay. All right. So we got one napkin courtesy of McDonald's. Thank you, McDonald's. They did not sponsor this video, but thank you for the free napkins. We definitely appreciate it. Free napkins are great. All right. So again, like I said, I like to start with the thread so that when my threads are finished, when I break the tape, I'm going away. That tends to make it so that the thread tape doesn't unwind while I'm trying to thread it in. Personal preference, that's just the way I've done it. I've never had any problems. There may be a plumber out here that's going to sit here and tell me, oh my God, you're going to burn the house down. You might be right. But it's been the way I've done it for years. So there we go. Again, nice pretty threads. Looks good. I think it looks good. Again, 14 millimeter. You don't have to get too crazy on tightening this because that's what the thread tape does, but I'm gonna try to seat this down a little bit. Okay, so we now have a fitting on the gas tank that the quick fuel line will hook up to. The gas tank shouldn't be leaking anymore. So let's pop it up and see if any fuel decides to pee out of there. Nope. So we are good. That's always good. No leaks. That's a good thing. No leaks. I chose to go with an inline fuel filter. My thinking on this was, by having this inline fuel filter, I've got a sight glass that kind of tells me if fuel's flowing. So I'll be able to kind of see what's going on in the system. Plus, you know, unfortunately with gas cans, you know, you never know if some crap gets in the line, whatever. It's just going to be nice to kind of catch that before it gets into the generator. So I'm going to install it. It's got a flow. So this will be here, and then this will go out to the generator. And I'm going to install this, that way we can see the fuel flow, basically. So there we go. We'll throw that off to the side. This is the same brand. It's a part number 07480. I put it in front of the camera, but you're not going to be able to see it. It's too small of a text. So basically, we just need to cut off a little bit of line here. I usually have a nice little hose cutter, but I don't have it with me, so we're just gonna try to do this with a knife and see if we can do a nice clean cut. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm just gonna come back about I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. It should give me enough distance from the There we go. So, there we go. We got a nice clean piece of pipe. Now we should be able to put that back in my pocket. Now we should be able to hook everything up the way it needs to be hooked up. That piece, this piece. Okay, so this goes into here. Where'd that piece go? I am missing a piece. I do not think I put a piece in my pocket. Wait a minute. Let me double check. Okay, so we got this. Oh, we got it in the thing. Okay. Never mind. I blinked for just 1/10 of a second. I was like, hey, I need the end for this. The filter goes on this end. Viewing should be a priority. Let me see what you guys have to say here. Hey, Ripta, how you doing? Hi, buddy. See what you guys got to say. Beautiful. Sounds great. Hello. Wow, another productive day. Holy shit. We're getting crazy here. Yeah. What are we doing? Well, the title says we're hooking up an extended fuel tank for the generator so that I can have a total of about 7 gallons of fuel, and I don't have to, I can let that run for an extended amount of time without having to fill it up all the time. That is what we're doing. People's porch. Yep, I'm at home. All right. If you guys didn't know, most of your screwdrivers, this is gonna be a little bit of a tech tip for you. All right. Most of your screwdrivers that have bits will have basically a nut driver. So if you get things like hose clamps, they fit the hose clamps. So tech tip. It's hard, you know, doing a flathead screwdriver, flathead just kind of sucks. So you can definitely get a lot more grip on it with a nut driver. All right, so we're going to take our fuel filter, and we know that the flow is this way, so we're going to get this hose clamp on here. And we're going to stick this hose in here. And then we will tighten this down real quick, and that'll be the one end of the job. Looks like this hose clamp is just a pinch too small for this to be used as a nut driver. But it is true to these bigger ones. This is a really small hose clamp, so. But on like a standard radiator hose clamp, most of these bit screwdrivers will fit the head. So, but in this case, I've got to use a flathead. Of course, it's going to show me up. I'm the one doing the live production. Okay, so we'll get another hose clamp, and yeah. There we go. Yes, I did just lube it up. These are pretty tight, tight fittings. This hose does not like to stretch, so yes, I did lube it up. Hey, if that offends you, then you're at the wrong channel. Sorry. This is actually 3/8. This is 3/8 that I'm using. So the whole system is 3/8. And it's quarter inch NPT pipe thread, I believe. I believe that's what the pipe thread is. Let me double check right here. Yeah, it's quarter NTP. NPT, yeah. So that's the thread of the fuel tank and the gas cap. But the hose is actually 3/8. So there we go. So this was a quick little video, but I'll show you how this all works. So now we'll take our little generator. Place it here. We'll take off the gas cap, the factory gas cap. Place that on the table. We'll replace it with our aftermarket gas cap. We'll hook up our fuel line, which is connected. And then you need to have a surface that's higher than the generator. All right, so we'll put this over here, shits and giggles. I may actually have to cut this down a little bit, but we're gonna just do it like this for now. I wasn't sure about how long I want this. You You really only need it to be long enough to go pretty much from the generator down. So I could probably cut it about here and literally have it right about there. But we're gonna rock this just the way it's kind of sitting. And we're gonna take our gas tank. We'll place it on our higher surface. And we'll take our little fuel line. And okay, so now we have got a connection. Again, I think I'm gonna have to cut this down, but we'll just stretch it out a little further just to make it happy. Just has to be a downgrade. All right, we're gonna open the vent on the boat tank because it has to be able to suck air in from somewhere. And then we will start pumping the bulb. And okay. There we go. There we go. So now we got fuel in the fuel filter. There we go. I had to prime it, sorry. So there we go. So we got fuel. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to cut this down. I think it's excessively long. But, oh, there's a problem. Looks like this cap isn't for this. I got a leak. It said it was for this brand. Huh. That is not good. Said it was for this brand of generator. See if it still pisses fuel. Yeah, there it goes. So it's not leaking. I must not have just gotten it tight enough. Oh well. All right, so you can see the gravity feed. And basically you just choke it up, set it to run. And there you go. So, I mean, I've seen ones where they use the factory cap, and you know, I've heard people complain about these aluminum ones once before, so you just saw the problem I had. I really had to tighten it down. Using a factory cap might be a better option. You know, there are companies that will take the factory cap, drill it out, and make this work. But it's working, it's not leaking. I pretty much just am gonna have to make sure that it's fully tight when I do it. But yeah, the whole system's working. I'm gonna shorten that up because it's a little excessive for the length. But yeah, we have We've got a generator running off an external gas tank, and we got fuel flowing in from the external gas tank. So we'll shorten this up a little bit, and that's about it. So yeah, this was just a quick little video. I want to thank everybody for signing on and checking out my shop. You know, this is I think this place will be really nice for doing bonfires and stuff, but unfortunately it's not the best at in the summer because of mosquitoes. And yeah, so all right, so I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna end this stream. Thank you guys, everybody, for signing on. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I appreciate everybody signing on. So you guys all take care and have fun. All right, catch you guys later. Boy.